Hello there, beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel once again, and it's a happy day. It's a happy day for Chelsea. Can you remember the last time that even if for momentarily Chelsea were second on the log? Yes, today we were momentarily second on the log, and I am so happy for that. If you are also happy, please hit the like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. Let's share the joy together. So, Chelsea hit 3 today. And the good thing is that it was a clean sheet. It was 3-0, an away win. Those of you who happened to watch my preview yesterday, I told you that Chelsea is going away. And because of that, we find so much joy playing away. And we were going to win. My score prediction was 3-1. But today, Chelsea did not concede a goal. CUCU was excellent on the day. He stopped KUDUS. How I thought KUDUS was going to give us problems. CUCU was up to the task. He stopped him. And so, Chelsea did not concede a single goal. We came up with a clean sheet. And that is very good for Chelsea. So, Enzo Maresca went with this starting lineup. As always, as we all know, Sanchez was imposed. CUCU has cemented his place in the team. Then Colwell and Fofana were paired at the center. Tosin came in there. Then Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo were at the pivot. Sancho came in just as I predicted. Those of you who happened to watch the preview, I predicted that Sancho was going to start this game. He came in. Palma, his position is unshaken, and so he was behind the striker. Madueke, he has cemented his position. Then Jackson was trusted again. In fact, I thought Jackson wouldn't start this game, but Enzo Maresca has trusted Jackson, and Jackson delivered. That is very good for Jackson. So, in the 4th minute, Sancho sent Jackson down the left with a sumptuous pass. Jackson drives down and finishes coolly, like it's no one's business. 14 minutes later, Caicedo picks Jackson again with a sublime pass through the middle, and oh my God, what a confident finish. With the outside of his right foot, he curled a shot past Alphonse, and that was it, 2-0. By the time that West Ham were trying to settle in the game, Chelsea were already 2-0 up. Then, in the 47th minute, early minutes of the second half, Palmer did what Palmer does best. With a pass from Nicolas Jackson, Palmer did not shiver at all. He hit the ball beautifully, passed the goalie again, and 3-0. Game over. The rest was just beautiful on the eye to watch. Chelsea are beginning to set new standards, and these standards are beautiful. So it has become clear that Chelsea is not a one-man team. Nicolas Jackson stepped up today. Last season, when it comes to this type of situations, it was Palmer. The whole team was depending on Palmer to deliver. But no, this time around, Enzo Maresca is shaping up the team in such a way that everybody is responsible. And so the team is no more a one-man team. Today, Jackson stepped up. Cole Palmer also stood to be counted. And that is very good for the club going forward. I maintained in my preview that last season, some of the goal scorers in that 5-0 against West Ham are still in the team. And so because of that, we don't have problem. I believe strongly that we're going to win this game. And those players are Palmer and Jackson, and they delivered again. They delivered on the day. Jackson was class on the day, and that is beautiful. So, let's move straight to the 5 key takeaways from the game. Number one key takeaway: competition good for Jackson. I believe we can all see that competition is good for Jackson. Last game, Jackson did not perform. He was taken off the game. CUCU was brought in, and CUCU got us that goal. Seriously, I thought Maresca was going to use CUCU from the start today, but Maresca trusted Jackson again. And because of that, I think that has pushed Jackson very much. He saw CUCU breathing down his neck, and he delivered on the day. He showed confidence in his finishes. Both finishes, the first goal and the second goal, he displayed some confidence there, and I think that is good for him going forward. When you look at his game today, you realize that he ran the channels very well. He came back deep in midfield to pick up the balls. His transition was very good. He moved the team forward, and it is no surprise that he got those 2 goals. Congrats to Nicholas Jackson. I believe that he has brought himself back to the team, to the starting 11, and there will be no question about that. Key takeaway number 2, defense shaping up. I believe we can all see that our defense is beginning to shape up. Looking at our first games against Manchester City and then against Servette, when you look at those games, you realize that we have some problems defending. Even against Wolves, the game that we won 6-2, you realize that in the first half we had problems with defending. But I think that looking at today's game and the game against Bournemouth, our defense is beginning to seriously shape up. Cucurella has cemented his place. Then when you look at Colwell has also cemented his place. In fact, Colwell, I can see a captain, leader, legend in him. He's showing the signs of that. He looks very confident on the ball, and his passes from deep in the defense are very good. I think we have an assured defender here, and that is also very good for us. Then when you get to Fofana, I think Fofana is the problem now. Today, I realized that after the game, it looks like he's injured, and I don't think that this injury is good news for him, because I am sure by the time he returns, his position will be taken up. This is because Tosin Aderabiayo is a good defender, I can see. He brings stability to the defense. When you look at him, you see that there's this calmness about him in the defense, and he looks to cement a place in the starting 11. So if in the next game, Fofana is not available and Tosin is paired with Colwell, I believe strongly that he's going to put up a performance that will take out Fofana from the starting 11. Then when we get to our right back, that one, we know the 2 players that are there. They are unquestionable, Malo Gusto and Regimes. And so when they return, then I believe strongly that our defense line will be set. Our starting 11 defense line will be set and will not be shaking at all. CUCU, Colwell, Tosin, Regimes, or Malo Gusto. Both of them are good over there, so any of them is up to the task. Additionally, when you look at the game today, you realize that CUCU inverted in the game. He tapped into midfield, and he totally stopped KUDUS from operating. When you look at our game against West Ham last season at the London Stadium, you see how dangerous KUDUS was. But today he was totally stopped, and that yellow card, I think is a professional yellow card. Big ups to CUCU. Job well done. Key takeaway number 3, Our players are beginning to gel very well. When you look at the game today, you see the gelling. You see that the players are beginning to know each other very well and their positioning. Now, and it is very dangerous. That is very dangerous for other Premier League teams. We have the most expensive pairing in defensive midfield in Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. And if these two players should gel very well, that is very dangerous for the other teams. When you look at them today, they played together very well. Caicedo did his job very well. Enzo Fernandez did his job very well. Caicedo was breaking up play here and there. He was excellent on the day. Then again, when you look at one of my videos, I mentioned that players are beginning to form partnerships. And so when you look at today's game, you see that truly partnerships are being formed. We have Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo. That is a good partnership there. Then we have Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, and Madueke. They are forming a very good partnership there. When you look at one of my videos, I mentioned that our left wing is still up for grabs. In fact, today Sancho played there. Neto has been playing there. Then we have Mikhailo Modric there. But up until now, I don't believe that anyone has laid a claim to that position. So that position is up for grabs. But when you look at Madueke, Palmer, and Jackson, they are forming very good partnership, and I think that is very good for the team. Key takeaway number 4 is about the bench. When you look at the bench today, there were players sitting on the bench. There were managers, assistant managers, and other staffs. But when you look at the bench, you see that the bench was all smiles. Everyone was happy with what they were seeing. I believe strongly that some of the things that are done in training are being implemented on the pitch. And so you realize that there were all smiles over there. Everybody was very happy. And I think that is very good for the team going forward. Maresca warning for Arteta. Yes, Arteta must begin to look over his shoulders, because we all know that Arteta is one of the disciples of Pep Guardiola. Enzo Maresca is also one of the disciples of Pep Guardiola. Arteta has been in the league for the past 2 seasons. He has placed second, and he has still not won the league. Then another disciple of Pep Guardiola has come in, and he's beginning to look assured. That should be a warning seriously for Arteta. You know, when Roman Abramovich came into the Premier League, that was one of the main reasons for the revolution of the game. He came in, he brought in Jose Mourinho, and so many things changed. Jose Mourinho and Roman Abramovich were able to dethrone the Invincibles of Arsenal. They were able to give Alex Ferguson, of all people, problems in the league. And I think that history is about repeating itself. We have new owners. We have a manager in Enzo Maresca, who is a disciple of someone who has taken over the league. And then we have changed our model. In the Roman Abramovich era, we were buying expensive players, experienced players. But now when you look at the model is buying of talent. We are buying talent, and then we are growing these talents. If these talents are able to gel very well, then I think that the Premier League is about to witness another revolution, and that should be a serious concern for Mikel Arteta. Enzo Maresca has mentioned that he has to improve players. When he was asked in one of the press conferences about Chelsea conceding goals from set pieces, he mentioned that players must improve, and he is doing everything possible to improve players. And when the players improve, it means that the team will improve. And I have seen that today about our goalkeeper Sanchez. When you look at the goalkeeper Sanchez today, you realize that there was some calmness about the goalkeeper. His passing from the back was very good. Then his positioning was also very good. In the last game, he performed very well, although I criticized him for conceding that penalty because he rushed into the player and his timing was wrong. He though redeemed himself by saving the penalty, but when you look at him today, I think that he's now assured and his passing looks good. So Enzo Maresca has improved this player. And so Chelsea is breathing down the neck of Arteta. Maresca mentioned that Chelsea doesn't have Declan Rice type of midfielder. They don't have Rodri type of midfielder, but they have Enzo Fernandez. And so it means that Maresca knows there's a problem and he's working on it. And so if he's able to improve Enzo Fernandez to that status, it means that Chelsea is a team to watch this season. So those are the takeaways from the game. Please let me hear your thoughts. If you have not subscribed to the channel, once again, subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned, I have been bringing you reports on Chelsea loan players, all the players that are on loan, and how they perform. And so, again, this weekend, I will be bringing you that report again. Please watch out. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. If you have not hit the notification bell, please do. And if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share the link for others to also get this video. Thank you very much. Till I see you for the video of our loan army.